Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into all things finance, benefits, and how to make the most of your hard-earned money. Today, I've got some absolutely fantastic news that's going to brighten the day for millions of Americans relying on government benefits. Picture this. You're checking your mail or your bank account, and suddenly there's an extra chunk of cash that's going to help cover those rising grocery bills, medical expenses, or even a little treat for yourself. That's right, a $2,400 Social Security payment increase has been confirmed, and it's bringing good news to recipients of SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits. If you're one of the tens of millions who depend on these programs, this could be a game changer for your financial stability. We're talking about real relief in a time when costs seem to be climbing everywhere you look. In this video, I'll walk you through exactly what this means, who qualifies, how it works, and why it's such a positive development. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's break it all down step by step, because knowledge is power when it comes to your benefits. Now, to really understand the impact of this $2,400 increase, we need to start with the basics of what these programs are and why this news is hitting at just the right time. Social Security has been a cornerstone of American retirement and disability support since the 1930s, designed to provide a safety net for those who've worked hard but face challenges due to age, disability, or other circumstances. The confirmation of this boost comes at a moment when inflation has been squeezing budgets tight, and many beneficiaries have been vocal about needing more help to keep up. This isn't just a random handout. It's a targeted adjustment aimed at enhancing the quality of life for some of the most vulnerable in our society. The $2,400 figure represents an annual increase, which translates to roughly $200 extra per month for those who qualify. That's money that can go toward rent, utilities, medications, or even helping out family members. And the best part? It's been structured to apply across multiple programs, including Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, Social Security Disability Insurance, or SSDI, and even benefits from the Department of Veterans Affairs, or VA. This broad application means that whether you're a disabled worker, a low-income senior, or a veteran dealing with service-related issues, there's potential relief on the horizon. Let's explore each of these programs in detail to see how this good news fits in, starting with SSI, which stands for Supplemental Security Income. This program is specifically for individuals with limited income and resources who are disabled, blind, or over the age of 65. Unlike some other benefits, SSI isn't based on your work history. It's funded through general tax revenues and aims to provide a basic level of support to meet essential needs like food, shelter, and clothing. Currently, the maximum federal SSI payment for an individual is around $967 per month in 2025, but many states add supplements to that amount, pushing it higher depending on where you live. The confirmed $2,400 increase is a welcome addition because it directly addresses the gaps that inflation has created. For SSI recipients, this boost means their monthly checks could see that extra $200, helping to offset the higher costs of living that we've all been feeling. Think about it. Groceries are up, energy bills are climbing, and healthcare expenses never seem to go down. This increase is like a lifeline, ensuring that those on fixed incomes aren't left behind. And importantly, SSI eligibility requires that your resources stay below certain limits, usually $2,000 for an individual or $3,000 for a couple. So this extra money won't push you out of qualification as long as you manage it wisely. The good news here is that this adjustment has been designed to integrate seamlessly with existing payments, so you won't have to jump through hoops to claim it. It should automatically reflect in your deposits once implemented. Moving on to SSDI, or Social Security Disability Insurance. This is a bit different from SSI because it's tied to your work history. If you've paid into Social Security through payroll taxes over the years and then become disabled before reaching retirement age, SSDI is there to provide monthly benefits based on your earnings record. It's essentially an insurance policy you funded during your working years. The average SSDI payment is about $1,537 per month, but it varies widely depending on how much you've contributed. The $2,400 annual increase is particularly exciting for SSDI recipients because it builds on the existing structure, potentially adding that $200 monthly bump to help cover the unique challenges of living with a disability. Disabilities can come with extra costs, like adaptive equipment, therapy sessions, or transportation modifications that aren't always factored into standard budgets. This confirmed boost acknowledges those realities and provides a more robust support system. Plus, if you're on SSDI, you might also qualify for Medicare after a waiting period, and this extra income could help with premiums or out-of-pocket costs. The beauty of this news is that it's not just a one-off, it's an ongoing enhancement that could make a real difference in long-term financial planning. For families where a breadwinner is disabled, this means more stability, less stress, and perhaps even the ability to invest in better health outcomes. Now, let's not forget our veterans, who are also receiving this good news through VA benefits. The Department of Veterans Affairs provides a range of supports, including disability compensation for service-connected injuries or illnesses, pensions for low-income wartime veterans, and other aids like healthcare and education. VA disability payments are tax-free and based on the severity of your condition, rated from 0% to 100%, with payments starting at around $171 for a 10% rating and going up to over $3,900 for 100%. The connection to Social Security here is important because many veterans receive both VA benefits and SSI or SSDI, and this $2,400 increase is set to align with those systems, offering a complementary boost. For VA recipients, this could mean an adjustment in their compensation rates to reflect the same annual uplift, ensuring that the sacrifices made in service are better honored in retirement or disability. Veterans often face higher rates of physical and mental health issues, leading to increased medical bills and lifestyle adjustments. This confirmed payment increase is a step toward recognizing that providing extra funds that could go toward therapy, home modifications, or simply enjoying life more fully. It's heartening to see this inclusivity, as VA benefits have historically been separate, but this integration shows a more holistic approach to supporting those who've served our country. To put this all into perspective, we should look at the bigger picture of why this $2,400 increase was confirmed and what it says about our social safety net. Over the past few years, we've seen economic pressures from inflation, supply chain disruptions, and global events that have hit fixed-income households the hardest. Advocacy groups, lawmakers, and beneficiaries themselves have been pushing for reforms, and this boost is a direct response to those calls. It's part of broader legislation like the Social Security Expansion Act, which not only increases benefits, but also aims to strengthen the program's solvency for future generations by adjusting how it's funded. Think higher contributions from high earners to keep the system balanced. For SSI, this means more people can maintain dignity without falling into poverty. For SSDI, it reinforces the idea that disability shouldn't mean financial ruin. And for VA, it's a nod to the ongoing commitment to our veterans. The good news is amplified by the fact that this increase comes on top of the annual cost of living adjustment, or COLA, which for 2025 is 2.5%. That COLA alone adds a percentage-based bump to your existing benefits, but the $2,400 is an additional flat-rate enhancement, making the total relief even more substantial. If you're receiving the average SSDI payment, for example, the COLA might add about $38 monthly, but with the $200 from this increase, you're looking at over $238 extra each month. That's real money that accumulates over the year to make a tangible difference. Of course, with any benefit change, there are questions about eligibility and how to ensure you get what's coming to you. For SSI, you'll need to confirm your income and assets remain within limits, and it's wise to report any changes promptly to the Social Security Administration to avoid overpayments. SSDI recipients should keep their medical records up to date, as periodic reviews ensure continued eligibility. Veterans on VA benefits might want to check their disability ratings if they feel their condition has worsened, potentially qualifying for higher percentages, and thus a larger share of the increase. The confirmation of this payment means that starting in the coming months, likely aligned with the new fiscal year or benefit cycles, you'll see the adjustment in your direct deposits or checks. If you're not already signed up for electronic payments through the SSA or VA portals, now's the time to do that for faster access. And remember, this isn't taxable income for most recipients, so you won't have to worry about it bumping you into a higher bracket come tax time. If you have dependents, like children or spouses, there might be additional family benefits that get boosted too, so double-check your statements. Beyond the mechanics, let's talk about the real-life impact this $2,400 increase could have. I've heard stories from viewers like you, seniors on SSI who were choosing between medications and meals, disabled workers on SSDI struggling to afford adaptive tech, and veterans on VA benefits dealing with the long-term effects of service without enough cushion. This boost changes that narrative. It means more independence, less reliance on food banks or family loans, and perhaps even the ability to pursue hobbies or travel that were once out of reach. Economically, when millions of people have extra spending power, it stimulates local businesses, from grocery stores to pharmacies, creating a ripple effect that benefits everyone. This good news also highlights the importance of staying informed about policy changes. Programs like these evolve based on public input and legislative action, so your voice matters. If you're passionate about further improvements, consider reaching out to your representatives to support ongoing reforms. As we wrap up this discussion, it's clear that this confirmed $2,400 Social Security payment increase is more than just numbers on a check. It's an affirmation that our systems can adapt to meet current needs. For SSI, SSDI, and VA recipients, this is the good news that brings hope and practical help in equal measure. Whether you're planning your budget, supporting a loved one, or just curious about how these changes unfold, remember that staying educated is key. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more updates on benefits and finance, and drop a comment below sharing how this increase might affect you. I'd love to hear your stories and answer any questions. Until next time, take care, stay positive, and keep looking out for those opportunities to thrive. Thanks for watching.